Good day everyone, my name is Renyal Estrada from BSED Math 1A and my topic is about the human reproductive system. So what is reproductive system? It includes the male reproductive system which function to produce and deposit sperms and female reproductive system which function to produce egg cells and protect and nourish the fetus until birth. Male reproductive system. Adult males have many body characteristics that differ from adult females. Men usually have more body hair, deeper voices, and larger, more muscular bodies than women do. These features develop as boys get older and their reproductive system grow toward maturity. These features develop as boys get older and their reproductive systems grow toward maturity. This is the male reproductive organs. Testes. In a sexually mature male, the testes produce and store millions of tiny sperm cells. The testes are inside a bag-like structure called the scrotum. It hangs outside the male's body cavity, which keeps the testes slightly cooler than the rest of the body. Normal human body temperature is too warm for sperm production. The cooler temperature in the scrotum enables sperm production. Next is the organs of sperm production. The seminiferous tubules, epididymis, and vas deferens. The testes contain tightly coiled tubes called seminiferous tubules, where sperm are produced. Sperm travel from seminiferous tubules to a storage organ within the scrotum called the epididymis. It connects to muscular ducts or tubes called the vas deferens. Next is the organ of sperm transfer, penis and urethra. The male organ that transfers sperm to a female's reproductive tract is a penis. During sexual activity, sperm move from the vas deferens into a short ejaculation duct that connects the tube called urethra. The urethra extends to the end of the penis and carries sperm out of the body. The urethra also carries urine, but ejaculation and urination never occur at the same time. The spermatogenesis. Primary spermatocytes in the seminiferous tubules of the testes divide by meiosis to produce 4 spermatid or haploids, cells that will mature into sperm cells. Sperm cells being produced in a seminiferous tubule. A mature sperm cell is made of 3 parts: the head, midpiece, and the tail or flagellum. Sperm production. Male starts producing sperm during puberty, which usually begins when they are 10 to 16 years of age. Sperm production occurs by meiosis in cells that line the seminiferous tubules. It takes 65 to 75 days to produce a mature sperm cell. A male can continue to make a healthy sperm for the rest of his life. Sperm and semen. Each sperm consists of head, a midpiece, and a tail. The head contains a nucleus and the midpiece contains mitochondria that release energy. The tail or flagellum whips back and forth and propels the sperm forward. A male ejaculates about 2 to 5 ml of semen on average. Also, semen contains a liquid made by glands in a male's reproductive system and about 100 to 650 million sperm. The seminal vesicles are a pair of glands that makes most the liquid in a semen. For the women, we have a female reproductive system. The female reproductive system is a group of organs that work together to produce, conceive, and deliver a baby. The system consists of organs and tissues inside the body and some visible outside the body. The external and internal parts of the female reproductive organs. The female reproductive parts, the vagina and labia. Unlike a male, all the reproductive organs of a female are located inside her abdomen. Two folds of skin called labia to protect the opening to a female's reproductive system. Beyond the opening, inside the female's body is a thin-walled chamber called the vagina. This is where semen is deposited. Next is the uterus, endometrium, and cervix. Above the vagina, further inside the body, is the uterus. It is a thick, muscular organ inside which a fertilized egg can develop. A tissue called the endometrium lines the uterus. The neck or opening of the uterus into the vagina is called the cervix. During the childbirth, the cervix gets wider or dilates. This enables the baby to move into the vagina and out of the mother's body. Next is the egg production. Cell division by meiosis produces a human egg. Before a female is born, cells in her developing ovaries begins meiosis, but stop at the first phase, prophase 1. The cells stop at prophase 1 are called primary oocytes. Meiosis stops again at the second stage of meiosis, metaphase 2. The cells stop at the metaphase 2 are called secondary oocytes. Secondary oocytes are the egg cells. A female usually produces only one egg cells every 4 weeks on average. Menstrual cycle. Before a follicle releases an egg, other changes happen in female's body. The changes that take place before, during, and after ovulation are called the menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle lasts about 28 days. The first day of menstrual cycle is the first day of menstrual bleeding on a menstrual flow. Last is the fertilization. Sperm deposited in or near a female's vagina can swim into her reproductive tract. Most of these sperms will not make into an egg. Some sperm swim into a fallopian tube that does not contain an egg. Some sperm swim in the opposite direction away from the fallopian tubes. Other sperm might have genetic or physical defects that prevent from fertilizing an egg even if they reach it. These facts help explain why millions of egg sperm are ejaculated to fertilize just one egg.